This is the Chefman Home Slice, an affordable indoor pizza oven that aims to rival the Univolt. Complete with 2 adjustable top and bottom burner controls, a glass viewing window, and a max temp of over 800 degrees. Let's make some pizza and see how it performs. Quality time delivered. Not sure what that means, but I dig it. I also love the retail packaging on this. They went for some nostalgic vibes with old school Coke bottles and a New York slice shop feel. Inside, we'll find a nice pizza peel with holes to help remove excess flour, and a pizza stone that matches the thickness of most portable pizza ovens. Wow, I'm really surprised by how light this oven is. Only 23 pounds. That's almost half the weight of the Univolt. Upon looking inside, I notice the door sits loose against the oven, not making a very good seal. The door on the Univolt is heavy and kind of snaps shut. Let's fire it up and see if it's an issue. All we have to do is toss the pizza stone in and plug it in. The digital display looks great, but it can be tough to see what temperature you're selecting. The indicator light showing the selection is in another shade of blue. There's a bunch of presets here for different pizza styles. For my first Neapolitan, I'll try the manual mode to see how hot it gets. I selected the max of 800 degrees Fahrenheit for both top and bottom burners. Once I hit start, a 22-minute timer counts down. While we wait for it to heat up, let's take a quick look around. The design of this oven is really nice. The outside doesn't get too hot during use, and it seems perfectly safe to use under a cabinet. But it is a little loud, sounding a bit like a microwave. It also burned off some oils from the manufacturing, which appears to be spilling out the door. The first sign that the door should have been designed more like a kitchen oven, where it snaps shut. After the 22-minute preheat, the stone temperature measured 788 degrees, pretty close to the setting. By the time I got my first pizza ready, it climbed up to 820. After 2 minutes of baking, I noticed a lot escaping from the front door again, and the top crust was not cooking nearly fast enough for the bottom, so I pulled the pizza. Not a good first run. Clearly, the stone needs to be at a lower temperature to match the top heat. So I lowered the stone temp to 725 and kept the top burner on 800. This resulted in a stone temp of 763 degrees. The top and bottom crusts were more evenly baked, but it took too long for Neapolitan. The cheese is overcooked, the crust is too crunchy. Then I noticed something. The top burner gets red hot when it's powered on, but once it reaches temperature, it seems to turn off, which could be affecting the performance. If you preheat the top to 700, then switch to 800 and launch a pizza, you'll time it so the top burner is actively on. This provides a slightly more top-down heat during the bake. As for New York styles, it works great. I've been playing with different flour mixes recently. This one here is a 50-50 mix of Great River wheat and King Arthur bread flours. I used the New York preset button, which puts the lower temp to 650, the top to 600, and starts a 5-minute timer. The result was pretty good, but the bottom was darker than the top. So I changed the temperature to 600 on the bottom and 625 on top. And these results were fantastic. A great cheese melt, excellent color on the crust, and super crispy bottom. The Chefman Home Slice missed the mark on Neapolitan, coming nowhere close to what the Univolt is capable of. But the performance for New York style is just as excellent as the Uni, and at a fraction of the cost. So if you're not completely set on Neapolitan and prefer New York anyway, this can be a great indoor pizza oven for you.